Did you know that 9 out of 10 kids play video games? But did you also know that video games cause violence?
Stanley! It's time to play. For real.
Stop your children from playing video games today.
Now that's a pro gamer move.
Before it's too late.
Oh my god, baby. Oh my gosh, baby, the way she makes me.
What's going on, people? It's your boy Versus back here again with another video. And hey man, look, I know what you just saw on the screen was crazy. That was actually a PSA, anti-video game PSA from the 1990s, and I gotta say, whew, boy was that entertaining. But as ridiculous as that was, it's still that same level of intensity against video games even today, even after video games has become a billion-dollar industry and it makes a lot of people rich. For some reason, there's still this weird campaign against video games. But you know, that's what I love about this country. You know what I'm saying? That's what I love about America. You feel me? You know, we just worry about all the things that don't matter rather than worry about the things that do matter. You know, fix the healthcare system? No, let's just keep letting big pharma squeeze the American population for the right to actually take care of their health. Reform and fix our very flawed and failing public school system with proper funding for kids in America. Nah. I think video games is where we need to be keeping our focus on, and keeping violent video games and addiction to video games out of the house.
And I think it's time to draw the line. I know that one place parents want us to draw the line is with violence in video games.
Gotta love America, America. But we are here on PCGamer.com, and I came across this article, and this title I just could not pass up. It says, "You can't sue us for making games too entertaining," say major game developers in response to addiction lawsuits. Yeah, man. So apparently Microsoft, Rockstar, Epic Games, and other major big publishers are being sued for using addictive psychological features in games like Minecraft, GTA 5, and Fortnite. But let's go ahead and read some literature here, man. It says a string of 6 video game addiction lawsuits have recently been filed against Microsoft, Activision, Blizzard, Roblox, Epic Games, Rockstar, and other major game developers and publishers. The complaints, which were all submitted to courts within the past 12 months, claim that the game developers are intentionally making players addicted to video games. Man, that's crazy, bro. Like, imagine that a form of entertainment that is designed to do its job, which is to entertain you and to keep you playing. And you know what? I always find these lawsuit stuff like so interesting against video games, because you never see this against movies, right? Movies has all of the same things: violence, gore, horror movies, you know, but they keep making those with no problems. I don't see nobody with picket fences or suing, you know, any kind of like movie production company. So it's so funny to me how like the movie industry or the TV show industry or just the film industry altogether, they just get to skate by, right, freely with no type of judgment. But for some reason, video games just, I swear, bro, this just cannot dodge this foolishness. But it says, as part of a motion filed this month to dismiss one of the complaints, that of an Arkansas woman and her son, the targeted game developers called it an attack on the First Amendment rights of video game creators. The Arkansas lawsuit alleges that Roblox, Fortnite, Call of Duty, Minecraft, and other popular games used addictive psychological features to hook the son starting when he was 12 years old. Now 21, he currently spends $350 a month on games, dropped out of school, has been diagnosed with major depressive disorder and anxiety, and has experienced withdrawal symptoms such as rage, anger, physical outbursts. According to the lawsuit, it also alleges that the mother could not regulate her son's gaming because she feared him as a result of outbursts. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, I'm sorry, this might come off as insensitive maybe, but this just sounds like a failure to parent, bro. And that's the thing, bro. Like, the thing about these attacks on video games or like music and things of that nature, it's really interesting to me that accountability is always shifted from the parents and the lack of their parenting ability, right? And they want to put it on game developers. They want to put it on musicians and artists. They want to put it on TV shows and movies and all that stuff. And they want to blame everybody else, but look at the source. These are not your children. Or even somebody like me, a YouTuber. Yo, I have a 6-year-old and I can tell you right now, I regulate his gaming. He loves games. He loves playing on his iPad. He loves playing his Nintendo DS. He loves all those games, but he knows he has a limit. You have a 2-hour limit out of the day. You need to go read a book. You can watch an educational TV show, or if you're going to play a video game, play an educational video game. But you're not going to just play fun games and watch TV or YouTube for kids all day. Like, that is called actually like parenting, man. But on the flip side of that, some people don't understand that your kid probably has further mental psychological issues that are the foundation of the problem that you're trying to put on video games. Video games are not the problem. Your kid has an issue. And you, as the parent, it's your job to figure out what the problem is and get it diagnosed so your kid can get some help. And $350 on games a month is, I mean, that's like normal for a 21-year-old, right? Like, that's like a normal amount. Now, if we're talking about up in the thousands a month, that's an issue. But $350, bro, you spend $350 on like groceries or eating out at restaurants. Like, that's like $350 a month is not crazy. Okay, it's not crazy. Like, because considering the fact that video games today are expensive now. It's an expensive habit to have. It's not something cheap anymore. Video games are, if you have a PS5, Xbox Series X, your games are going to be $70, you know? And then you got microtransactions for skins and DLC drops and all that stuff. Yeah, you can easily spend a couple $100 a month on a video game, but $350 is not crazy, bro. It's actually pretty normal, man. But you just got some parents who just suck at their job as a parent, bro. That says the complaint says that the game developers are liable for defective and negligent designs that take advantage of the chemical reward system of a user's brain, especially a minor, to create addictive engagement, compulsive use, and additional mental physical harm, as well as failure to warn users of the risk of addiction. In their motion to dismiss, the developers' lawyers argue that the games are an expressive medium as established in a 2011 Supreme Court decision, and that finding their expression too entertaining is not a valid reason to limit constitutionally protected speech. They also say that the plaintiffs failed to clearly establish what features of each game specifically cause harm and how. The complaint dedicates a number of pages to describing generally the alleged addictive properties of each game. Some commonly criticized aspects of modern games come up, such as predatory monetization and deceptive UI tricks called dark patterns, but many of the complaints relate to aspects of games we'd consider normal or positive. Call of Duty, for instance, is criticized for rewarding players with gun and attachment unlocks, which the suit calls a form of abhorrent conditioning, as well as the featuring a fast-paced play, satisfying graphics, sounds, and other dopamine lifts. Wait, time out. You can't be, that's what? 5 of the 6 addiction lawsuits, including the Arkansas suit, were filed by Atlanta law firm Bullock Ward Mason, which counts video game addiction as one of its specialties. That's your specialty? That's actually wild. Like, Joe, the obsession with trying to take down the video game industry is just astonishing to me, man. Video game addiction is a serious problem created and perpetrated by a multi-billion-dollar industry with a profit incentive to create addicts out of our children, said a representative for the firm. This sounds like somebody who is definitely born in like 1965. The addiction we are seeing in children and young adults is severe, with gaming taking over their entire lives, causing drastic and detrimental impacts on their well-being. Bro, there are people that are millionaires. There are people that are making careers out of video games. Like, it's not a bad thing to like put you, like, it's just, and I don't understand, bro. And again, these are people who are willing to be very woefully ignorant. Like, these are people who choose to really not see that, yo, the gaming industry is no different than sports. It's no different than being a doctor and training to be a doctor. You know, it's no, like, it's a legitimate outlet for monetization for people who are like in love with video games. No different than Kobe Bryant, who loves basketball so much it ruled his life. The man used to wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning in high school to train. Instead of being at lunch, this dude was training during lunch. Like, it's no different than all of that. Somebody who loves video games can make a career out of video games. Pretty much at the end of the article right there. Yeah, I think it's pretty ridiculous that people still till this day in 2024 have a problem with video games. And at the end of the day, I just love how everything that surrounds this crusade against video games takes the accountability away from the parents. Parents, stop being freaking lazy. Like, seriously, if you have a kid, do your job and restrict them from video games. Give them a time, give them structure. There's a lot. Ever since I became a parent, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. Ever since I became a parent, I have seen more negligent parents than good parents. And there are a lot of people who are so freaking lazy that have children, want everybody else to take accountability for their kids, but they don't want to take accountability for their own damn kids. And then want to be mad at the world when, oh my God, why is my kid playing these violent video games? I don't know. Why is your 12-year-old even in possession of Grand Theft Auto 5? What's up with that? Like, why does your kid even know what Grand Theft Auto is at 12? You know, like, it's a rated M game for mature, as in 18 plus or 17 plus. It's either 17 or 18 plus. But either way, it ain't for no 12-year-old. How did it get in the house? You know, like, you got a lot of parents who let their kids play whatever, or you're so freaking lazy as a parent and you just want to spoil your kid and give them everything in the world that they ask for. And then you got them playing, you know, stuff like Call of Duty, 10-year-olds playing. Like, bro, I have been playing games so long. I have ran into so many children on games like Grand Theft Auto. And in my brain, I'm like, as a grown man, I'm like, why is this kid on? Why are you even on Grand Theft Auto? You know, like, you parents are letting their kids have these games, bro. And then they want to be like, oh my God, why is it? It's like, no, you're a terrible parent. You suck. Get better. You know, that's all I got to say. Get better at your job as a parent. Stop being so freaking lazy. You know, stop giving your kid everything they ask for just because you're too lazy to tell your kid no. A lot of parents are scared to tell their kids no because they want to be your kid's best friend. Stop being your kid's freaking best friend and be a damn parent. Anyway, though, that's all I got to say on this subject. It's funny, but it also irritates me because as a whole grown man that has been playing video games all his life since the 90s, like late 90s when I was like 5-6 years old, I'm a very well-adjusted adult that pays taxes and I pay my bills on time. It's wild to me, bro. It's just wild to me. But anyway, though, you guys on the comment section, let me know your thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, watch another video. Right? Somewhere around there. Catch you guys on the next one. I'm out.